Hi, everyone. I'm Nicole Boone, and welcome to Conversations with Nicole. Today, my guest is Nathan Sells. He is the owner of RockBox Riverwalk in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Now, RockBox Fitness combines boxing, punching only the bags, and functional strength building exercises. I can tell you firsthand, it is a total body workout and I love it. And Nathan, I'm so glad to have you on Conversations with Nicole today so you can tell all of my viewers about this fantastic fitness program. Welcome.
Oh, thanks for having me, Nicole. I'm really excited to be here. This is, something exciting I've always wanted to do is get out there more like this. And the invitation you gave has been welcomed. And I just appreciate you giving me the opportunity.
Hey, it's my pleasure. And of course, I'm so excited to tell others about RockBox. I really feel like she's changed my life in a lot of ways since I've started attending classes there. So for those that don't know what this fitness program is all about, explain RockBox.
Well, RockBox is a fun fitness concept that is going to combine kickboxing moves with punching the bags. As you can see in the background, or on this side, we got some bags back there. We have two different kinds of bags. They're a long tie, like what you might call a heavy bag, and a teardrop bag. And we combine the kickboxing moves with functional strength movements that you might see be more familiar with, as far as we even have sleds to push like you'll see NFL players do. And we have, kettlebells, dumbbells, any kind of functional movements that keep the body active and healthy and be able to keep that longevity in what you're doing. So kickboxing and boxing in general is some of the best cardiovascular work you can get. I'm sure you can tell you never thought about it until you started doing it and realize how actually hard and tiring it is. And then it's a full body workout. You're not just hitting like this, it's a full movement will get your whole body, your hips, everything involved, so that when you leave here after our 50-minute class, you're pumped up and have more energy than you ever thought you have for the rest of the day. As crazy as that sounds, because you leave here sweating, and then an hour later or so you're drinking and you're going through your day realizing, man, I'm pumped up. What happened? It's like, oh, you worked out today. And not only that, you didn't just lift something heavy and put it down. You had a fun workout. It's engaging. There's multiple people in the class. It's a very community, team-driven environment. There's loud music. I think you can see these little lights up here. They start flashing. It's like a rock concert in here, and hence the name RockBox. So, they combined all those fun things into one. And to be honest, it's the best fitness concept I've ever done, and I've done a lot of them.
I bet you have, and I agree 100% with everything you just said and how you described it. It's truly just a lot of fun, and you truly get pumped up with all of the things you just mentioned that are involved in RockBox. I'm just curious, how did all of this even start? How did RockBox begin?
Yeah, that's great. So actually, I think the first one opened in 2017, if I'm not mistaken, and it was in North Charlotte, I believe Cornelius area. And that was actually Steve Holleran and Roger Martin are the two founders, co-founders. They started that, and then in 2018 decided to branch out and start franchising. So from there, it's expanded. We're all over the Charlotte market. We're in South End. We got a new one opening in South Park. There's one in Blakeney and Steel Creek, Huntersville, Mooresville, where else? University. I mean, they've just expanded everywhere in this market has blown up from there. This location here in Riverwalk, right on the river, opened in April of 2019. I was lucky enough to be able to take over July of 2020. Right in the middle of a crazy pandemic, go figure. But that just kind of goes along with my crazy personality. I like to take leaps of faith and see what we can do. But from then, I mean, it's grown to 30 locations nationwide. We're all the way out in California. We have a lot in Texas popping up. They're coming up everywhere. And I'll tell you what, if anybody is even interested in remotely looking into the fitness industry as far as franchising or business opportunities, I'll tell you there's something better than this right now in this space, and get in early because we're changing people's lives and including our own. But just watching these communities come in and people lose 100+ pounds or just, get out of depression, things like that. We had postpartum, all these things that people are being able to help, work through hitting a punching bag. I mean, it's insane that something so simple as that hangs on the wall, you throw that with a rock star trainer, accountability and fitness, and things just start melting away. Your mind, all those bad thoughts you have just go away. So started 2018 franchising, and here we are today in 2021, and we're not stopping.
How about that? That's just, just truly shows what this program can do for people. So what do you think is the difference with this program? Because You know, there's CrossFit, there's the bar, there's the Orange Theory, there's cycling. What do you think really makes RockBox so different and so you know, people once you get them in, they get hooked on it.
It's, to be honest, there's a lot of things I can say that make us different, because there's not a lot of things, not a lot of people that do things the way we do it. We're very unique in that. But I'd say that the thing that really works is the community based, that we're community based and we're accountability driven. So, you know, the fun part is you got rock star trainers in here yelling at you and are encouraging you the whole time through loud music and giving you, you know, corrections on your form, whatever it can to make sure you have the best experience. But in reality, it's the people that are next to you hitting those bags with you. And you look over and sometimes, you know, as you're getting tired and you see this whole row of people next to you just keep going, they're sweating, they're struggling like you are, but it motivates you to keep going. And in the environment here with just the combination of the music, punching, and the trainers, our accountability, everything that's involved, there's no one doing it like we are. You have you mentioned a lot of other fitness organizations, but no one's able to do. There's a lot of new punching gyms out there. There's a lot of new kickboxing gyms. It's kind of a fad, but none of them have been able to incorporate what we do with that, the music, the trainers, the community, and then the whole functional training side all into one. You're in and out in less than an hour to 50-minute class, and it's a blast the whole time. So in reality, it changes people's lives. Like I said, that's the biggest thing that I've seen is people come in here and they leave a different person, and that's something that you know, money can't buy. It's different. It's just amazing.
It really is. And I even if I'm tired when I go in, I'm so motivated from everyone that I see beside me. And it's fast paced, it goes by, and you're like, whoa, we just did 50 minutes. Because sometimes you're thinking, oh God, can I do this today? But once you start, you're in it, even if you're tired, and you do get motivated from other people, and your instructors are fabulous. So it really is a cool concept, something that I haven't experienced until I started taking classes with you. So I know the difference. You have to really come and do it. And I know people to come and try it out.
Yeah, what I always say is, you know, I did a lot of things, especially a lot of people during the pandemic have done a lot of the at-home workouts, you know, which is great. They're there and people get results. I've done them in the past and still ended up here. And the reason is because, you know, when you're at home trying to cater to someone that you can't see, or you're trying to train someone that you can't physically see and be part of and feel that human connection, it's so different. They're always going to say, you know, one of the biggest things I always said is, I'm doing the workout, and the guy on the TV will say, now remember, if you need a break, you need some water, take it. We need you to make sure you're good. And I'd always, no matter what, you know what, I do need a break. I would like some water. And I take those breaks, and I take them way more often than I realized I would take here. And it shows me that I didn't really need them. I wanted them. You know what I mean? Your brain always wants to give up before your body can. It's just we're creatures of comfort, and so to break out of that, you got to get that community that pushes you in a healthy, fun way to continue past where you think you can't go. And the great part about that is, like some of the other brands some of the other brands you mentioned, you know, a lot of those fitness routines, they work for a lot of people. The problem that comes out of that too is we end up seeing a lot of injuries. Right? They're pushing people beyond what they can do. Here it is work at your own pace, but you're pushed by your community to continue going and not to give up, which leads to less injuries and actually better work, more calories burnt. I mean, there's nothing that compares.
That makes perfect sense. So if someone wants to get involved, they're just watching right now, what would you tell a potential new client about them? What do they need to do? Call you, come see you, pick up the phone, go to the website?
All of that, we're always available. I'd say the easiest way is to go right to our website, rockboxfitness.com/Riverwalk, and I'm sure you can link it below if we need to for your listeners. That's the easiest way. And we're also going to make sure that all of your listeners get a free class. So come try us for free. Go there, fill it out, let us know you saw us on here, and we're going to give you your first class free to come try us out and have a great time and just experience it. We'd love to hear feedback from every one of you guys to let us know what you think, and make sure that, you know, it's what we're doing is what's good for the community, and we really think it is. So you're going to get that. And then again, if you mention that you saw us here and you're a friend of Nicole and you like watching it, you're going to Conversations with Nicole. You see us on here, mention that to us, and we're also going to get you a special discount on your membership if you choose to join.
That's so cool. And I will say, if you are intimidated at all by the boxing and think, oh, I won't be able to do it, you can, because I went in, I don't have any boxing experience, but your trainers, your fitness instructors, they guide you through it. They tell you all the moves to make. And the more you keep coming back, the more comfortable you become with it. And it really, truly is a rewarding workout. You walk away
I
feeling
want to mention,
very accomplished,
yeah,
empowered
like
too.
on that. So empowered, yes. And we welcome everyone, regardless of their fitness age or fitness level or age, right? Our minimum age is 13. After that, we fit everybody in here. We have 60-plus-year-old clients. We have people in their 20s. We have athletes. We have definitely not athletes, but everyone can do these workouts, work at their own pace. And the best part is we bust calories, not noses. So you're not going to be fighting. No one's going to be punching you. You're going to be punching a bag as hard as many times as you want and get out that aggression. You can picture a face on there if you want, whatever you want to do. You're going to get that out. We have a very unique concept where we don't have any mirrors in our gym as well. We got about 3,000 square feet. There's no mirrors. We want to focus on you to focus on becoming a better person, not just the looks. So it's a whole physical and mental release when you're in here, and you get to work at your own pace. So if you're intimidated, if it's anything you haven't tried before, I hadn't tried it either when I walked in. But you know what? When I walk in there and I meet some of these moms and some of these hard workers, and I meet, who did I meet the first time? Mike Tolbert from the NFL Panthers, from the Charlotte Panthers. I don't know if you know Mike Tolbert, but he and his wife have actually joined in our business in RockBox, and they're actually opening up their own locations. And when I met Mike Tolbert and said, "What are you doing in a fitness thing when you know everything there is to know about fitness, right? Like you're a professional athlete for 10 plus years," and he goes, "Because it works." He goes, "This brings what we do in the NFL down to the normal to everyday people, right?" And those three things are fitness, accountability, and nutrition, right? You need all three of those things. We call them the pillars or the tripod, right? You take one of those out and it falls over. That's why people are always going up and down with diets and workouts and everything, because you got to have three together. So we take all those: fitness, accountability, nutrition, put them into one package and make sure people actually get the results they need.
Gosh, this is such good information. I'm more fired up about RockBox than I ever have been before now. So thank you so
Me
much.
too.
I'm gonna open a franchise. I'm so excited. No, I'm just kidding. But I really want to thank you for spending this time with me on Conversations with Nicole. I'll be in the gym again this week as well. And I hope that all of the people watching and listening will seek you out at RockBox Riverwalk in Rock Hill, South Carolina, or wherever you're living, and get involved with this program, because it does make a difference.
Yeah, we'd love to have you here. Well, I can't wait to get another workout in with you, Nicole, and we'd love to have all your members, all your listeners, to come on in and try us out.
Fantastic. Nathan, thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Nicole. Let's hit it.
Let's hit it. And that's going to do it for this edition of Conversations with Nicole. Until we see you again, folks, we hope you have a great day.